What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a Generation 1 favorite. We got ourselves Dragonite for Ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Dragonite in Scarlet and Violet, this Pokemon has pretty much just been being paired up with Shenpao, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We're pairing it up with Shenpao with the Choice Band, doing a lot of damage like you guys seen before. Now, the reason I want to showcase a team like this is because this team is very, very strong on the rank ladder. So if you guys want to test this team out, I highly recommend renting this team. Rent the code is at top right hand corner. But Dragonite with the Choice Band, rocking E-Speed for first turn priority, obviously with that normal Terror type, Outrage, Aerial Ace, and it has Aqua Jet. Considering there's a lot of rain in Regulation I, Aqua Jet can be a clutch move, especially with that Choice Band boost. Now, our two restricted Pokemon, Zamazenta and Shadow Rider Calyrex, one of the best combos of restricted Pokemon in Regulation I. Calyrex has Psychic, it's got Encore, Protect, and Astral Barrage with that Focus Sash. And on the other hand, Zamazenta over here, Protect, Wide Guard, Imprison, and Body Press. Been seeing this moveset a ton in Regulation I. Like I already mentioned, we got Shenpao. This one has Life Orb to do a lot of damage. And then our final two Pokemon going to be Iron Hands and Weezing. Iron Hands doing normal stuff with Fake Out and Drain Punch, and then Weezing on the other hand, rocking Toxic Spikes. I know I showcased Toxic Spikes Weezing on the channel before, but this Pokemon really powerful in this format. Toxic Spikes is great for just poisoning. Then with bulky Pokemon like Zamazenta and Iron Hands, you can really stall out the competition with stall turns. Guys, you want to rent this team for yourself? Like I already mentioned, rental code is at top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, rocking out with Choice Band Dragonite in Ranked Regulation I. First match coming at you guys for today's video, going up against Brute Bonnet. Now, Brute Bonnet, I've been seeing a ton in Regulation I. This Pokemon is getting a lot of loving, but the restricted Pokemon going to be Lunala and Cryon, a pretty strong combo with Ursa and Luna. They got Fluttermane and Chi-Yu, which is another strong combo. Now, for us, I like Dragonite Shenpao here, but at the same time, like Chi-Yu, Fluttermane really just counteract that. So that could be really tough for us. Who do I want to lead? I could go into Shadow Rider Calyrex. We got a lot of speed, but Fluttermane is most likely going to be their lead, right? I could go straight into Iron Hands, get after it that way. I wish you had Heavy Slam. But how can I get rid of this Fluttermane, right? Fluttermane is looking terrifying. Fluttermane is a tough customer. I mean, I do have Focus Sash with you, which is pretty solid. I could end up just going Sucker Punch Aqua Jet into Fluttermane. That wouldn't be bad. You know what? I'm going to go Shenpao Dragonite. Let's do it. Let's do it and bring a restricted Pokemon in the back end. I'm ready. I'm ready to get after it. I could go into Weezing. I mean, Weezing's not terrible. But I think if they just go into Fluttermane, we're just going to Sucker Punch and Aqua Jet it and just go for the KO, right? Best bet. Definitely the best bet. And choosing the Aqua Jet wouldn't be bad, because if they lead Fluttermane, most likely they're going in with Chi-Yu as well. We'll see. I do have Fire Terror with Shenpao. Could work wonders. Could definitely work wonders. And I think that would be the play. Terrestrialize Shenpao, Aqua Jet, Sucker Punch, attack that Chi-Yu. Wow, that profile picture is nasty. That is so cool. That was such a cool profile picture. But I think if they get Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, we kind of just attack it that way. But they end up going Fluttermane into Koraidon here. So Fluttermane, Koraidon, not too bad for us. I'm thinking I still Fire Terror and just go after his Fluttermane. Photosynthesis is going to boost it, but to double down with first turn priority is probably our best play. I like it. Right? I mean, because what are you going to do? You're going to go for Collision Course, maybe Flame Charge or Flare Blitz. So I'm just going to go Fire Terra, Sucker Punch, and I'm doubling down with Aqua Jet. I mean, Dragonite should be able to soak up a shot. I mean, Icy Wind's looking terrifying. Might just go into Aerial Ace here. Could just go Aerial Ace this slot. Yeah, I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to Aerial Ace this Koraidon. Switching up my play. Just because Aqua Jet doesn't get that much damage output in the sunlight. I mean, it still could do decent damage considering I'm next to Shenpao and I have Choice Band. But I like this play better. I definitely like this play better. So I Terrestrialize my Shenpao here. We're just going to see a simple Protect, and that works fine. That works fine. Are you going to go for maybe Icy Wind here? Sucker Punch flies. It should do more than half. Oh, wow. Brings you down to 1. You just live on 1? Okay, no. You got Focus Sash. So he sashed up. Aqua Jet was the play. It was the play. I should have Aqua Jet it. Went against my gut. Went against my gut. Luckily, they Moonblast this slot. That's actually really good for us. Luckily, they go for Moonblast here. Aerial Ace is going to get blocked. They probably think we're just spamming Sucker Punch, so honestly, I might just switch this up. Because who could you potentially swap into? You could swap in anybody. You got Lunala, you probably have Chi-Yu. I think at this point we just double down into this slot. We Throw Chop and we Aerial Ace. I'm with it, because there's no way Fluttermane stays on the field here. Yeah, he's just going to protect and be down this turn. So Fluttermane with the Protect here. We go for the Aerial Ace. And we double down with Throat Chop, dealing decent damage. Dragonite's probably not outspeeding, but we'll probably lose our Shen Pao to Collision Course here. Close combat, that works. So they take out my Shen Pao. We take out their Koraidon. I'll take that turn all day. I will take that turn all day. So what's our play call here? Because now they got rid of my first turn priority. It really sucks. I would love to just Aqua Jet this Pokemon down, but I can't. Do they go into Lunala? I don't know. I mean, I probably should just go into like Zamazenta here. And maybe just protect to get rid of this Fluttermane, because I really like that. Yeah, we don't have Terra anymore. They do, though. They do, so that's something we're going to have to watch out for. They're going to throw out the fish. The fish is tough news. The fish is real tough news. I think we just protect Zamazenta. And we get after it with Dragonite. Wish I could Aqua Jet. I really do. We should have just went Aqua Jet our first play, but I'm going to Aerial Ace down this Fluttermane. Just get rid of that puppy. Because at that point, this Chi-Yu could be choice, which is really a bit rough. He's just going to rip a Moonblast in this slot. Die out one shot. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Not looking good for your boy. He's going for Overheat here. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. So we started off hot, but problem is these two Pokemon. We already know the problem here. End up going into Calyrex. Calyrex isn't outspeeding, but it can Focus Sash up, which is really powerful for us. I gotta go for this Body Press. I gotta just go for it. Maybe they'll miss. Hey, what's it called? Maybe, just maybe, they'll miss an Overheat, but he could be Choice Scarf. If he's Choice Scarf with Chi-Yu, because Fluttermane's already outspeeding due to Photosynthesis. He's outspeeding with Chi-Yu if he's Choice Scarf. That could be game. That could just be game. Again, they could miss that Overheat, which would be clutch. That Body Press flying. He's just gonna rip the Shadow Ball. I soaked the Shadow Ball. I got Focus Sash. If I had to guess, Chi-Yu's gotta be Choice Scarf. I feel like it's just the best item for it. Of course, they get the special defense drop, but it doesn't matter. It is Choice Scarf. He's going to outspeed. He lands it. Zamazenta stands no chance. And now I stand no chance. Now I stand no chance. And now I stand no chance. Unless maybe we get a crit in Chi-Yu, but we're KOing Fluttermane here. Yeah, we're not even doing nearly enough damage to KO a Chi-Yu. I mean, our only possible way of winning this would be if they throw out Lunala, they don't Terrasilize. They miss the Overheat. We KO with Astral Barrage, and we just end up winning this game because of that. But that's legit the only way. Only shot we have. And Brute Bonnet's actually the final Pokemon. This thing's ripping with Sucker Punch. This thing is ripping with Sucker Punch. So that's game. You don't have Lunala? They did not bring Lunala. Yeah, we stand no chance. We stand no chance. I'm just going to run this one. I'll keep my little horsey alive. Our opponent played that one really well. Fluttermane just got the best of us, especially with that Focus Sash. I should have just went with my gut. Aqua Jetted it down with Dragonite turn 1. Bounce back match on its way. Fluttermane Chi-Yu got the best of us. Good thing we're not going up against them in match number 2. They do have Grimmsnarl. They do have Ice Rider Calyrex with Miraidon as a restricted combo. Gotta watch out for screens, all that good stuff. But I want Dragonite Shen Pao here again. I just like it. I really do. I mean, Tornadus is a little scary, especially for speed control, so I could maybe just end up beating Calyrex. But Dragonite Shen Pao could be the play. Could definitely be the play. Could go Zom Calyrex for the lead. Just get a restricted going, but I think they lead some sort of like Tornadus or something like that. Tornadus and Miraidon could be a little rough for us, right? Could be a little rough for us. You know what? I'm just gonna go in with the Dragonite. I am going to end up going in with the Shenpao. I like them both here. We're going in with same squad. Same squad, same lead. Let's do it. Let's do it. I just love having Sucker Punch ready to go. I mean, they could end up leading Calyrex. They could end up popping Zekrom. If that's the case, I mean, we could throw Trap double down. But I feel like they're just going to lead like Screens or something. If they lead Screens, how could we play that one? Screens is tough, man. Screens is tough. We don't really have a counter to Screens, which is a slight issue. I mean, I could have maybe just went into Glaring Wheezing just to kind of just take off abilities on the field, which wouldn't have been bad, especially up against Miraidon. But I think Dragonite Shenpao is just really hyper offensive, and they can really get things going for us. They kind of did start getting things going for us in match number 1, but at the same time, that Flutter Mane with that Focus Sash really clutched up. It was just a powerhouse outspeeding in that Sunlight. It was tough for us. It was definitely tough for us. But we're here. Bounce back match on its way. What you got for me? Tornadus and Urshifu. So they could set the rain here. I could just straight up double down into Urshifu with E-Speed. Could easily do that. Could easily do that. And once Terrasilize, kind of. Definitely. Pretty much. Yeah, let's Terrasilize and just send it E-Speed. So I'll E-Speed that slot. And I will just go for an Ice Spinner into Tornadus. I'm really curious to see what he does. Because if this Urshifu's not Chewy Scarf, he has to decide between Tailwind and Rain Dance. E-Speed launching. E-Speed's going to do some damage. Got that normal Terra flying here as well. Do they have any Ghost-type Pokemon? No. No, they did not. Because chances are the back-end Pokemon are they're too restricted Pokemon. Right? It's probably Miraidon with Ice Rider Calyrex. So E-Speed, choosing the E-Speed is going to be really good for us. Really good, especially with that normal Terra type. He could go for a close combat here and just look to rip up damage into me. But E-Speed's going to do a lot of damage here. It's going to bring him down to either low yellow or red here. Big time damage with my boy. I got that choice band on it as well. He ends up detecting. Smart play. You're going to go for a Tailwind? That's the real question. E-Speed's going to fly here. Locked. And now you're going to pop a Tailwind. What you got? Rain Dance? Nothing so far. Ice Spinner flies beforehand. Bringing you down to focus, actually. We know the items here. We know the items at hand. You're just going to go for a Bleak Wind, probably, right? Yeah, who's dodging this? Both of my? Shenpao dodged it. That's good news. You could slow down Dragonite. I don't care. I'm choosing the E-Speed. And from here, I mean, let's just keep spamming E-Speed. So I'll go E-Speed there. And honestly, I'm just going to double down into the slot. I'm doubling down. I'm going to make sure this goes out. Because what are you going to do? Rip a Tailwind, right? Probably just ripping a Tailwind here. So I'll deal with you later. Because KO and Tornadus this turn would do nothing if they're just ripping a Tailwind. So E-Speed's going to fly here. We are attacking. Getting after it. Big time damage. Sucker Punch. Can you KO? Can you KO? Let's go. Let's go. That's a big time KO. So we end up not popping Tailwind here. I think because maybe they want to pop Stricken later. I'm not sure. They're just going to rip it. No, there is the Tailwind. Just our first turn priority moves went beforehand. So, yeah, I called it. Our turn really wouldn't have done nothing. Unless I E-speeded the Tornadus. Which would have been okay. I mean, Calyrex can pop out here. Definitely got to double down in this slot. There's no chance he's going for... What's it called here? There's no chance he's going to go for a... I can't even think of it. A Trick Room. He just wants a straight up attack here. I could E-speed and potentially just throw like a Throat Chop here into this slot. Which I might do because you could protect. Could also Terrasilize. I'm just going to Sucker Punch this slot. Let's do that. We'll see a Terrasilization probably from the Calyrex here. There's no way it goes. You just want to get rid of your Dark weakness. You go into straight Fire. So Fire comes out here. We have good Pokemon. We just got to waste out a couple turns of Tailwind here. Just a couple. Just a couple. E-Speed's going to fly here. Dealing some good damage across the board here. Oh, yes. We like that damage. And Sucker Punch going to finish you. Pristine. Pristine, yo. Pristine. Alright, you going for Glacial Lance here? Or High Horsepower? What you got for me? Glacial Lance. Can you guys both soak? Dragonite, no. No, not the crit, man! Not the crit! Not the crit! Not the crit. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't you do me like that, dude. Don't you do that to me. Don't you do that to me. Because now they bring out Miraidon and they... Oh, man. I have Focus Sash. Gotta waste out these Tailwind turns. We gotta waste out these Tailwind turns. So Miraidon pops out here. Okay, Glacial Lance boosted him up already. That Electric Drain's terrifying. This is rough. This is rough. How many turns left, Tailwind? 2. So I protect on both Pokemon. Let's just run this. Because honestly, my Calyrex could clutch this one up with the Focus Sash. It really could. Because how I'm thinking this is if we waste out Tailwind right now, Calyrex can come out here, Astral Barrage, KO the Calyrex, deal some damage into Miraidon, and then Miraidon hits my Calyrex, and we Focus Sash up, and then we can outspeed and win the game. That's really what I'm looking at, but at the same time, that's cutting it close. That's cutting it close, because, oh man, that's all we needed. That's all we needed was one more turn with our Dragonite, and we would have locked this one up. He would have protected the Calyrex, and I would have just E-speed it, and then I would have pretty much, like, wrapped it up with Calyrex, but now it's making it tough. So I don't protect. We are going to end up just going for Body Press into Miraidon, just to make it low enough, and I'll Sucker Punch this Calyrex slot. Try to get this Pokemon low enough to die out here. Sucker Punch does pick up KO. That's huge. That's huge. So I don't got to deal with Glacial Lance. That might have just locked it up for us. But man, dude, that crit was scaring me, man. That crit had me going. So I pick up the KO there. Shenpao, thank you for doing so much damage. Electro Drift. I think this KOs. I mean, what Pokemon is surviving Electro Drift? I don't know. Zamazenta does soak that, so I was getting worried for nothing. I was just expecting that to just KO. So their Tailwind's gone. We Body Press up. Bring in real low. We can Body Press again. And I can just go into a Sucker Punch and win this game. No problem. Let's go. Let's go. Bounce back match here. Match number 2. Dragonite and Shenpao doing all the heavy lifting. Third and final match. Looking for that winning record. We bounced back in match number 2, which was really good. Dragonite Shenpao being absolutely OP. But we got ourselves a tough one here. We got Iron Valiant. Gotta watch out for that with Wide Guard. That is something I gotta keep in the back of my mind. They got Farigiraf, which stops first turn priority. So Dragonite Shenpao are gonna struggle there. On top of that, they got a really strong squad. Flutter Mane, Raging Bolt, Miraidon, Groudon. Okay. I definitely want Calyrex, Zamazenta, and honestly, I might end up bleeding both of them. They just seem really powerful for us. I think that's got to be our play. Zamazenta, yeah. Actually, I could go Iron Hands. Could also take away. Ooh, I could take away abilities. No, you know, we're gonna go Iron Hands with Shenpao, Zamazenta, Calyrex back in. Sorry, Dragonite. I love you, but don't really need you here. Don't really want you. I think Iron Hands with Shenpao works well, especially if they're gonna set the Electric Train. Iron Hands can really just thrive out in that position. Pretty bulky. Gets after it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Who you got here? Miraidon, Groudon. Okay, so restricted Pokemon's come out here. I got my Iron Hands ready to roll. I can fake out. There is a chance that they could swap into Farigiraf. And how do I want to play that? Could definitely swap to Farigis. They could definitely swap into Farigis. Iron Hands, what's your Terror type? What is your Terror type? You do have Grass, which is... Oh, that's money. We're going to go into that. You know, I'm just going to Drain Punch and chip up some nice damage. What does my Photosynthesis pop into? It's going to be Attack. Okay. Alright. Pretty good for me. My attack's boosted here. Let's Terrasilize you in the grass. I'm going to go into Drain Punch here. I'm just going to protect you. There's a chance that you swap into Farigiraf here, but they're not going to. They're just going to Terrasilize. Early on here, little Terra type here. Did I mess up not Terrasilizing? Not sure. They're going Ice Terra. Ice Terra, that's very odd. Don't tell me you have Terra Blast and you're reading a Grass Terra here. That'd be very upsetting. I'd be so upset if you have Terra Blast. I feel like you have to have Terra Blast. If you're ripping with Ice Terra, this could be real bad for us. This could be devastating for us. Don't like this one bit. Then I'm going into that Grass Terra. And I'm just going to protect the Shenpao. Ice Terra. That's weird. That's odd. Dazzling Gleam is going to launch here. I block it with my boy. I'm able to soak that with Iron Hands. We're going to see a Blades launch here. I could have just faked out and attacked, but I thought there was a chance that Shenpao was going to... Or not Shenpao, Farigiraf could pop out here. Drain Punch launches here, does decent damage, especially in the Groudon, who's a bulky defensive Pokemon. And then from here, I mean, if I can outspeed and get rid of Terrain, I'd rather just go for Drain Punch into the slot. Just Ice Spinner down here. We'll see what they want to do here. Hopefully it just goes for another Gleam, because I should be able to soak Gleams all day. Ends up withdrawing here. Alright, so he withdraws that slot. Who's taking this Drain Punch? It's going to be Iron Valiant. So Iron Valiant taking a Drain Punch. Should be able to soak it decently well. Protect flies from Groudon. Okay, so that's not a bad turn. They get off a free Drain Punch. I'll take that. A little bit of Drain Punch action. You could coach up. That's really what I'm scared of, would be coaching Iron Valiant. Because I kind of just want to, like, Sucker Punch it. And wow, that actually does great damage, Iron Hands. That does great damage. That does great damage. You know what? I'm doubling down into this Groudon at this point. I'm going right after it. You could outspeed me with that Quark Drive boost, but I'm going right after this thing. Going right after with Ice Spinner. I think this might just be coaching. Yeah, I think you want to get that defense boost. No, he withdraws Groudon. Okay, this is getting a little odd. Go back into Miraidon, please. If you go back into Miraidon, Drain Punch is going to nuke it. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go. Let's go. That's big time for us. Destiny Bond pops. Good thing we're not attacking you. Destiny Bond out here. Yeah, we'll leave you alone. We'll leave you alone. Ice Spinner's going to chip up damage here, and we will pick up the KO onto this Pokemon, which is huge. And I'll bring my Iron Hands back up to full HP. Great news. Great news. And get rid of the Slasher Train. So I'll lose my Quark Drive boost, but on top of that, they'll lose their Quark Drive boost. So evens out. Drain Punch flies. Bye-bye Miraidon. Get it on out of here. And I'm back up to full HP. Alright, cool. Cool. Iron Hands, dude. Such a good Pokemon. What is it, 260 HP? It's so good. It's so good with Drain Punch. Beautiful, lovely. So now their next Pokemon. They're going back into Groudon. Yep, Dizzle comes out here. They don't have Terra type, which is good news. They could just protect. You know what? If you want to go for Destiny Bond again, be my guess. I'm just going to KO you. I'm just going to KO you and go for Ice Spinner here. So Ice Spinner picks up the KO. No Destiny Bond pops out here. I mean, it could. Let's see. Nope, just going to go for Close Combat. That's fine. Take out my Shenpao. I'm going to take out Iron Valiant. We're going to win this game. We are going to win this game. We got rid of the restricted Pokemon. I got 2 of my restricted Pokemon in the back end, but Iron Hands and Shenpao being amazing here. Being amazing here in match number 3. Beautiful. Iron Valiant gone. I like the Destiny Bond play, though. I think Destiny Bond's such a cool move. I really do. Now, for me, our Shadow Rider Calyrex is going to be the easy call here. Speedy, fast Pokemon with Focus Sash. Here's the final. Who's the last guy we got to take out? Who's this poor Pokemon? They had Farigiraf this whole time. See, I was scared of that Pokemon. I was scared of it, but I was playing up against it, and they had this whole time. I thought they were going to eventually swap into it. But for me, a Drain Punch going to be a safe play. I mean, I guess we'll just Psychic and just chip up some damage and see what he wants to do. And they just cancel match. So let's go. 2-1 winning record for today's video. Come on, man. That's too easy. Dragonite Shenpao ripping up in today's video, grabbing ourselves a 2-1 winning record with Iron Hands as well. Iron Hands was phenomenal in match number 3. We had Zamazenta and Calyrex in all 3 matches. Gotta bring them in every single match, considering they are just that strong in Regulation I. And then Galarian Weezing, the only Pokemon we haven't used today. But like I said in the beginning of today's video, we have our own video with Toxic Spikes Weezing. So if you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.